You're gonna look at breakfast differently once you've had your first shakshuka. This feel good one-pan wonder is hella easy to make, but it also packs a ton of flavor and a bunch of nutritious goodies. And you know what? It's not just for breakfast. Let me show you how easy it is to make at home. We'll begin again with a quick gremolata. Consider this a bonus recipe, but one I totally encourage you to try. Lemon peel is often overlooked, but this is a super ingredient in my book. A zester works wonders, but a peeler can also come in handy. If you do go down that route, peel the lemon free from its skin, optionally remove a bit of the white stuff, cut into juliennes, and give everyone a mince for a good knife skills practice. Gremolata is typically a 3-ingredient recipe. Next up, we have a single garlic clove. This too is getting a fine mince, but a garlic press will do just fine and will spare your chopping board some of the lovely garlic fragrance. Lastly, we have a bunch of fresh herbs. Parsley is the standard, but a bit of optional cilantro can make things even more interesting. It's probably a good idea to get rid of any hardy parsley stems that may interfere with the end product. Cilantro is gentle enough, so that requires no additional prep. Different herbs will obviously lend you different results, and this can be a great place to experiment. Mix and match everyone into one herby mess, and let her rip. I found this part of the recipe to be fairly therapeutic and quite satisfying. It's also a fun knife skills practice. Once the greens are fine enough for sprinkling, we are joining our lemon peel and garlic clove to the party and giving everyone a good mix. Another quick chop for good measure and getting everyone acquainted, and our quick but punchy gremolata is good to go. But right now, let's continue with the actual shakshuka. Red peppers lend a lovely red hue and mellow sweetness to the dish. We're getting rid of the seeds and cutting these any way we prefer. Optionally, you could also even roast these quickly to supercharge their flavor, but fresh is also fine. To add a bit of extra flavor, we're also going to top, tail, halve and peel one onion of our choice, which is getting a basic rough chop. To finish our prep, we're fine slicing or garlic pressing 1 clove of garlic. We're preheating a medium pan over medium heat and adding enough olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan. We'll let this come up in temp, and once it takes on a shining gloss and loosens up, we'll toast a bit of spices in it to bring out their natural flavors. Starting with a teaspoon of cumin seeds, we'll let those sizzle and pop for half a minute, while shaking the pan constantly to toast them evenly and prevent burning. Next up, about a teaspoon of mild chili flakes. Mine are smoky, but you can experiment here for different results, and we're shaking everyone lively for another half a minute to mix well and infuse the olive oil with the punchy aromas of the spice mixture. It's then time to throw in our prepped garlic clove to the mix and caramelize it for about half a minute, stirring constantly. Starting with the onion, we're adding it to the pan and coating well with the infused oil. We're letting this sweat for 2 to 3 minutes so that it starts releasing some of its natural sweetness, and we kill the harsh onion kick. We're then coming behind with the peppers and more or less going through the same routine. Coat in olive oil and let these run for about 5 minutes till they loosen up a bit. Once happy with the state of the veg, we'll kill the sizzle with a tin of good quality chopped tomatoes. We're cooking these out to intensify their flavor, but also reduce a thick sauce that will be more capable of holding its shape. Once done thickening, check and adjust the seasoning. Using the back of our trusty spoon, we're making a well for each of the eggs we're about to commit. Those could be cracked straight in or in a separate bowl to avoid any shell spillage, and then dipped into the pan. Give each one a crack of salt, and we're topping with a bit of crumbling feta for some cheesy richness and a visual pop. This would then be going under the broiler to finish cooking. If only we had cooked the egg bottoms first. Going back to the stove, over medium heat, we're gonna let the egg bottoms cook for a few minutes until the whites start turning opaque and begin thickening. This time we can actually finish cooking everyone under the broiler till the egg whites are completely set. Alternatively, just cover with a lid for an easier approach. But the broiler does give you some gnarly results, caramelizing the top nicely. Either way, we're finishing with our punchy gremolata for a much appreciated green contrast and an herby vibe. Looks like I overdid it on the broiling a touch, and the yolks are not quite as runny as I'd hoped, but they're still quite mellow and spreadable. Despite the excruciating heat obliterating the roof of my mouth, this first bite felt pretty delicious. The spices are coming through beautifully, and you get a wonderful balance between the acidic tomatoes, the richness of the eggs and feta, and the punchy gremolata that brings it all together. Considering how breezy this was, this is one hell of a breakfast. But as always, please don't take my word for it. Make your own.